The source of the following quote will amaze you. Here's the quote. It's become apparent nobody wants to work in these hard times. Sounds very modern and familiar, doesn't it? However, here's the shocker. This quote is from a Stockton, Kansas newspaper lamenting the strikes at the local coal mines in April of 1894. Employers and corporations have long held suspicions about the intent and work ethic of employees. Many automatically assume bad or lazy intentions. And what we need to do is turn this stereotype on its head and start assuming that employees have good intent. Servant leadership understands that you first assume good intentions. Why is this so important? Assumptions are powerful and will not bend to empirical facts. The power of assumption is captured in Christ squaring off against the religious leaders who assumed he was evil despite his great actions. They got so twisted up by Christ's good actions that they finally decided it was wrong for him to heal people. In a dramatic sequence, Christ asked them, I ask you, which is lawful on the Sabbath, to do good or evil, to save life or to destroy it? Their wrong assumptions pinned them into a corner where they had to say not working on the Sabbath was more important than saving a life. They just knew Christ had to be bad, despite the facts. Christ's intent was not bad. He came to give life. The religious leaders couldn't see it because they could not recognize Christ's perspective. Leaders and employees must learn to assume good intent for each other's actions. When we do, good things happen. First, more creativity. A different perspective is not rebellion. It is simply a different insight to solving the problem. Allowing different perspectives to breathe and probe what is valid in the inside stimulates creativity and fosters great ideas. There's also more empowerment. When we realize how much people want to do meaningful work, we learn to release people from micromanagement. When you measure the results, not how long an employee sits at a desk, you'll see that empowerment is a much more effective method. Finally, there is more joy. People are energized when they feel they are listened to and valued. Your workplace will experience better relationships and increased well-being. Yes, some people have poor or bad intentions, but the majority have good intentions. And I encourage you to model the teaching of Christ. Assume good intent and watch the improvement in your workplace culture.